Welcome to the Other Round, the #1 spiritual channel in Singapore, because we are probably the only one. Today we have a special series that is going to launch through the 1 to 2 months, and every week we'll release one video about crystals, and we're working with Claire from Mystiquecherry.
Hi! Okay, so I'm Claire and I'm the founder of Mystiquecherry. I'm also known as the Crystal Keeper.
So what does a crystal keeper do? Keep crystals.
That's part of it, I guess. As in Mystiquecherry, we try to connect people with crystals energetically.
Okay, so here's the big, most important question to ask. What is a crystal actually?
Oh, it's a stone.
Okay, so we can have the more scientific explanation. So a crystal is actually a solid with a geometric shape. So we all learned this in primary school, right? Why is a crystal and not just like an ordinary stone? Is because they have a fixed geometric structure within the crystal called the crystal lattice.
Wow.
Okay.
Hang on, let me pull out dictionary.com.
So basically, if you look at it under a very strong magnifying glass, you will find that the crystal is made out of repeating geometric structure. And this is also how we can classify different types of crystals. And this is also how the crystals actually give energy. So how they emit energy is because all these molecules are moving at the same time, vibrating at a certain frequency, and then that's how they actually emit, and they're able to also focus, conserve, absorb energy.
So crystals do have energy.
Yes. So if you measure a crystal, you can actually see that there is an electromagnetic field.
How does a crystal be born? You know, how are they formed? Where do they come from? Do they pop up from nowhere?
They pop up from you. Crystal cave.
R21.
But usually crystals are mined, so they come from caves and they come from underground because they are formed from thousands and thousands and thousands of years of the Earth's pressure compressing on all these minerals. They are naturally occurring. Of course, now there's a lot of fake crystals which are actually plastic or glass. And nowadays, for example, a diamond is actually a crystal. But now you can do lab-grown diamonds. So they're no longer naturally mined. And in fact, the ones that are mined are called blood diamonds.
Oh! Wow, I feel like I learned a lot. Okay.
I was actually drawn to crystals when I wasn't at a good space. Crystals actually helped me to find direct me in a way. And because I wasn't happy at that point of time. So whenever I see a crystal that I really like and it's so pretty and beautiful, right? Then I will be happier. Yeah. Then
you can just look at me. I'm also pretty and beautiful, and you can be happier.
Are you a crystal?
But you're not. Oh,
you're not
crystal
shiny.
cave.
And energetically, it also helped me in a way to raise my vibration, overall, and it also helped me to attract whatever that I want to.
So
but there is a way to do it.
So you must teach the way.
So side plug for Claire. So Claire has actually done her psychic ability analysis, and she is very psychic, and she has a very strong connection to crystal, which is why she's a crystal keeper. So it's not everyone that actually has this connection to crystal.
Question, that means only certain types of people have this intense connection with crystals?
Yes, because you see, from Claire's experience, everything is very natural. Not everybody actually can just go and connect with a crystal and use it to manifest things and attract things and everything. Claire did it very naturally, and that's actually because #1, she's highly psychic. So highly psychic means she has a long list of psychic abilities.
Wow!
Which has been tested and verified.
Wow.
#2, in her energy profile, she has a very strong connection with crystals, which is why she doesn't just like crystals. It's like she has this strong bond and connection like with crystals and the elementals that exist within.
Actually, I think it's true because I don't really feel that much connection with crystals. I mean, I will look at it and I'm like, oh, so nice, oh, this one I like it, but I don't really feel like they talk to me or I talk to them.
Yeah, you only connected with spirits like alcohol.
That's right. In recent years, right, there are, I don't know, trend of like people selling crystals. And a lot of people are starting to appreciate and buy crystals. But of course, there are different kinds of buyer, like the ones that like how they look and they buy them for like a collection, so to speak, or they just like it. And the other kind is the ones who are like want to use it for healing, like for example, for you. If someone comes to you and want to buy a crystal, how do you like recommend?
Okay, so usually I will tune into their energy with their permission, of course.
Okay.
And then we will try to solve what is the root of the issue or problems that my client is having at that moment of time.
When you say tune in, like must it be face to face or?
No, it doesn't have to.
Oh, okay. So for example, like you look at Eileen. So if Eileen comes to you and she says, "I don't know what my problem is, but I think I need a crystal." Client, she says, "I'm willing to spend $1,000 on crystals."
Wow.
So
Okay.
many
And then what will you?
Okay. So first and foremost, I'll ask her what is the aspect that she wants to address.
Okay, as a Singaporean, true blue, let's go for wealth.
Okay. Usually, how do you accumulate your money?
I don't accumulate. You're talking about wealth. That is my problem.
So in other words, how do you earn your money?
Oh, I do creative things.
Okay. Anything else?
And I make documentaries and videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will probably need like a lot of creative ideas
Yes.
and you have to be in like a state of mental clarity to actually ground these ideas as well, right? Yeah. So mainly your source of wealth is from your creative ideas and your work.
Can I don't work and still get money with the crystals?
Can slowly wait.
Slowly wait.
What if her problem is like she's very creative already, but the client don't want to pay her the value that she believes she is?
All my clients say no budget or low budget.
Okay, then you have to change clients.
Okay.
Probably got to focus on attracting better clients. In this case,
Okay.
because it's also your energy that attract this kind of people as well.
Okay. So I want to enhance my energy to attract the clients that say very high budget and don't need and keep the change, that kind.
You probably have to work on your manifestation abilities also.
Okay.
Yeah, and your intention that you set every day.
Okay.
Like when you wake up, and then you gotta tell yourself that, okay, I'm gonna attract this kind of clients. I'm gonna close whatever deal today and all that.
Okay. So what crystals can help me with these things?
I would say venturing.
Okay.
So this is stone of opportunity.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so the first thing you gotta like put your intention into the crystal.
I'm putting.
This crystal will help you to open more doors for
Okay.
opportunities.
Then I have to go and figure out the opportunities myself.
Correct. So you got to suss out what is the right one and what is the...
So can I combine this? So let's say I want good relationships with my clients.
Oh, of course, you can go with like a crystal that is good with like relationships.
Are there
I'll help you
crystals
to-
that are good with relationships?
Oh yeah,
here?
rose quartz.
Rose
The
quartz.
most like common one.
So these two I can,
Okay, I'll bring you later.
This stone will help with opening
Opportunities.
doors of opportunities.
Yeah.
And then this one will help me maintain the relationships with the client so that maybe more doors of opportunities can open and then I get more good clients and then it keeps like going on.
So
Yes.
if you want to attract the more wealth in, you can actually use tiger eye as well, yellow tiger eye. Tiger eye will help you stay grounded and you will be sensible when it comes to spending money.
So in the DIY series, you will teach Eileen how to do it, right?
Oh, you mean there are ways to do something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't just hold the crystal,
Yeah,
right?
you can do something
Like
about it.
setting intention, there are certain ways that you can set intention.
You can even amplify the intention out,
Yeah.
send it up to the universe.
So if you want to learn how to do it, come and check out our DIY series by subscribing to our website.
Check out Mystiquecherry's IG. That will be everything will be linked in description because I can't remember what else. Because these crystals are making me want to manifest other things. This time we are going to teach you how to choose crystals. Goodbye.
Bye!